next time on Ice Road Truckers. Good morning. So we end up driving till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We are on the 50 right now. I was exhausted at 8:30. So 8:30 Western time. What would it be called? California time? We're not quite to California yet. We're still in Nevada. Man, we drove through some ridiculous storms yesterday. And well, here, let me show you. This is the, look at all that ice and stuff on the truck. Crazy the amount of ice. The generator was completely covered. I had to bust it open last night just to be able to add gas and get it started. But, wow. Look at all of that. That's crazy. Yeah, so like we'd be driving along and we'd go through a storm. Okay, so yeah, we'd go through a storm. We would just hit a storm and we would end up passing the lights that would say chain up, and we wouldn't have to chain because the lights wouldn't be on. But by the time we passed coming out, the lights would be on going the other way. Man, I gotta zip my jacket up. So that happened 3 or 4 times. That happened 3 or 4 times. And then on the last time, on the last one that we seen, the light was on. I was like, crap, I've got to pull over and put these socks on. The problem is, all the snow plows pushed all the snow into the area where the trucks were supposed to chain up. So there was no way I could get into it. I would have gotten stuck 100%. But luckily, the plow had just gone through on the road. So the road wasn't bad at all. So, man, I can't believe the ice that is built up on all of this. Man, I really hope these brakes aren't frozen. I didn't set the brakes when we went to bed last night, but we do have a little bit of an air leak. So there's no telling what's gonna happen. I just started the truck up. I'm gonna let the air build up. And man, there's just ice everywhere. I should probably get a hammer out and knock the majority of this big stuff off so it doesn't break off and a car have to hit it. So whew, I don't know what the temperature is. It doesn't feel too bad, honestly, but it's still cold. So we should be dropping this at about 1 o'clock today. I don't know, I guess I gotta sit down and figure it out. It was gonna be 1 o'clock if we drove normal all day yesterday. So it might not be 1 o'clock today. So, man, that mud flap has so much ice on it. It's like bent down. Ugh. All right. Oh, look at our chains. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get a hammer out. I'm gonna knock a lot of this stuff off, do a pre-trip, and we'll put some miles in today, or at least till California to drop this load. All right, see you in a bit. next time on Ice Road Truckers. Holy smokes. It's not easy to get this off. It's so much worse than I thought it was. I mean, it is like caked under here. It's everywhere. I don't know if my airbags are gonna fill up. Truck's been running for a minute. I hope nothing's frozen up, guys. Woo. I honestly had no idea it was this bad. My lips are frozen. And wow. It's not easy to knock this stuff off, even with this hammer. Wow. Wow. I mean, the straps have ice on them. Someone asked me if I was heading out west just to get content. Of course not. I just bought land in Utah. I'm gonna have to get used to running out west. Because like I said, it's hard to get east. Once you're west of the Rockies, if you're trying to go east, you're gonna take a hit. I don't know if it's gonna be the same for the semi-truck. I'm really not sure. I'm hoping not, but I'm guessing it's gonna be the same. Unless maybe I shoot over to like California, and then maybe I can find something from California east that pays better. I don't know. That's my alarm to wake up. I've been up since 4 o'clock though. I couldn't sleep. Woke up, had to take a leak. Got a better look at the truck this morning, and I was like, wow. This might be a problem. So, looks like the sun's coming up. The snow plow was running this morning, so I'm hoping that road out there is not going to be too bad, and we can make it. All right, let's see if this thing's frozen. Well, back in the truck, Lita's making some coffee. It's taken my hair a long time to build up. I don't know what to think about that. I went ahead and released the trailer so that the trailer can be filling up. I'm super nervous about it all being frozen. I don't know what I would do. I had no idea it was this bad. I don't know. We'll give it a little bit of time here, let it build, try to build up. See what happens. Alright, so the truck won't build air pressure. I think we might have busted an airbag back here. And the trailer's locked down. So I'm thinking, I beat on the brakes, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. So I've been taking and knocking all the ice and snow out from here, because I think that's keeping the tire from turning. I've got Lita on the other side, working on the other side. This isn't good. We should have probably woken up earlier and looked at all of this, huh? I didn't think it was going to be this bad.
I have no idea.
All right, let me get to work. Oh, we'll drive over it. We got a monster. I got a big chunk of ice under this toolbox.
Coming too, fat butts.
Pulled over or backed under, I don't know. All right. Do you want to build a snowman?
Hey, do you want to put her in the truck? All right, come on, fat butts. Nula, come here. Come here, fat butts. Hey, get over here. Nula, stay.
Well, we are moving. That took, I don't know how long that took. But that wasn't fun to do. Huh?
It's almost 8 o'clock.
I don't know what time I started. I don't know what time we started. So
7.
I'm hoping all this ice busts up around these airbags. And oh great. I'm gonna be stuck again. Golly. They should ice those rest areas. Alright, let me hop off here. We got some driving to do. Some catching up to do. What up? We made it to California. California knows how to party. No, seriously though. So this place closed at 3 o'clock. It's like 4:15. So somebody stayed late. Actually, they were here, but they ran down the road to grab something. I don't know. They stayed late anyways for us to unload this because we told them we have a 7 o'clock appointment to get loaded again in the morning. So super cool on him. Whoever he is, we're buying you dinner. So awesome deal. Let me get this unstrapped and we'll see you on the next one. What up, what up? We are at a pilot for the night. Ripon, R-I-P-O-N, California. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. We actually backed into a spot tonight. We actually backed into a spot the other night. I backed in on the blind side. I did a horrific job backing up. Almost as bad as here, but not quite. I pulled up once on here. Honestly, I picked this area obviously because there's no trucks around. I know a lot of people are talking about me doing a dump valve on this axle. I'm definitely going to try that and get into that faux show to make it a little bit easier to back this thing, because it's not fun. It is not fun to back this thing. This spread axle is no joke. Guy in the red truck actually backed that thing in pretty good. He did that blindside backing. Of course, he's probably been driving his truck for 3 weeks. So we have 2 different pickups. We have one right down the road, first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock. Let me see where that one's at. That one's going to be Modesto, and then the other one's Stockton. And basically that'll take up 39 feet of the deck here, but only 24,000 pounds, I think. So we'll still have the top deck, and I'm figuring like 15,000 pounds ish, because you can't put that much weight up there. So I'm thinking like I'll be safe with like 15,000 pounds. I'm gonna put the heaviest partial. One's 22,000 pounds, I think one's 2,000 pounds, and they both have to be tarped. So I'm gonna put the heaviest one back here. We're picking up the lightest one in the morning. That'll go here. That takes up 15 feet, and then the other one takes up
That's what it works out to be. So, and then we'll look for something else for the top deck. And hopefully we can find something. There's actually a few on the board right now, but they're all down toward San Francisco. I don't want to mess with San Francisco. I'm not interested in going to San Francisco. I don't want to go to San Francisco. Nobody wants to go to San Francisco. Because it's just, it'd be a pain in the butt. So, I don't know. California's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But they've got to get their shit figured out. I mean, there's more homeless people everywhere. The amount of money that this state charges the people in taxes and fuel and all their other BS. It's like, man, you guys can't even take care of your own people. I think it's a law. They legally can't even ask the people to move. Don't quote me on that, but there's definitely a lot of homeless people living where if it was back home or anywhere else that's not a crap run state, then it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be like that. We wouldn't put up with that. So, anyways, this is where we're at. Man, I was stressed out today because yesterday when we parked, I'm pretty sure my GPS told me it was an hour and a half from that last drop to this drop. So we told the people we would be there by 1 o'clock, no later than 2. And then I punched it in the GPS after. And some people can back. Like, I still haven't figured out. Like, fifth wheel backing is completely different than gooseneck backing. Plus, you have the spread axle. So, what's nice is that clicking noise, that clanking around is gone. What's up, baby? Just talking to the world. She went and got our, what was it, $18 to park here? $18 to park at this pilot because we're in crappy Florida. Crappy Florida? Crappy Florida. She's like, no, we're in California. No, it's crappy Florida. So, anyways, what are we doing for dinner? Denny's? We got a Denny's here. We didn't get any groceries at my brother's before we left. So we basically ate everything that we brought with us the first time. Lita actually ended up going to a place called Dollar Tree and got us a whole bunch of stuff. What are you doing, fat butts? Before we left the first time. And I mean, they have like stuff for $1. Everything's $1. So she's getting these Monster energy drinks. She gets these giant Dr. Peppers, 1 liter, for $1. She gets her a bunch of Monster energy drinks. Gets me a bunch of Monster energy drinks. Everything's $1. We had meatloaf. Yeah. I had meatloaf last night. It was $1. Probably gonna kill me, but it was only $1. Ooh, look at that truck. All lit up and pretty. Jesus. Look at that. Ooh.
Look at that, fat butts.
So, we're gonna get a shower tonight. And I gotta get some gas for the generator. I keep sticking the gas can. I've been keeping the gas can in one of the side toolboxes. And I've been laying it on its side like a dummy, thinking, oh, it's not gonna leak. This is the 3rd time we've lost, what is that, 2.5 gallons?
I don't know.
2.5 gallons of gas, it just dumps out in the toolbox. Will I ever learn? What it is my toolboxes were all nice and organized when I first came out. And now it's kind of like you get in a hurry and you just start throwing stuff in. And you know how it can be on the road. If you don't, it can be like that on the road. So anyways, I've talked your ear off for almost 7 minutes. See you later.